So my sister just lost their family dog early this morning, and it made me stop and reflect on a couple of things. One is, they're not just losing a dog, they're losing a family member here. And this dog was such a beautiful soul. He had his own cheeky, buff-haired personality. And I had a special connection with this dog. I'd go and stay with my sister when I'm back in Australia, and this dog and I had a really special connection. And he was really cheeky. He used to do silly things and muck around and play like a little puppy, even though he was quite old and quite big. He was a huge bull mastiff. And I really understand that these guys aren't losing a dog, they're losing a member of their family. And how easy it is for us to forget that. We think they're going to be around forever, ever, and we think, it's easy to just treat them like animals and keep them outside and, walk them occasionally and then complain when we have to, or, when we have to look after them. And it's not until they go, until they're gone, that we realise, fuck, they meant so much more to me than just being a pet. They were so much more to me than just a dog. It was such a special part of our lives. And the other thing it brought up for me is, how impermanent life is, and things can change at the drop of a hat. At any second of any day, things can change. And we don't know how long our pets, but let alone anybody, is in our life for. It can happen in a moment. And this is why it's really important for me to let people know who I care about, that I love them, and to genuinely show them and let them know that I love them. And I was talking with a beautiful friend of mine recently, and they were asking me, do you not feel that gets watered down? Do you not feel like by telling people all the time or letting everybody know that it gets watered down? And I honestly don't. I honestly genuinely feel like it doesn't. I don't tell people just because I want to say it. I say it because I fucking mean it, because I love having you in my life, because I genuinely love the difference you make in my life, and I love having beautiful friends and people who I can care about and who care about me, and to share that beautiful friendship and bond is so special. And whether that means it can even be a social media one, I've got some beautiful people that I've just connected online, and as much as social media can be a pain in the ass, it can also be a beautiful thing where we get to connect with people on the other side of the world that we don't necessarily meet, but we get to have a beautiful connection with, and also then people that we meet that we can keep in contact with and keep in connection with. So Kimmy, I feel you, darling, and the place won't be the same without Tama, and he was a beautiful part of the family. He really was, and he was a beautiful part of my life. And I want you guys to know that I love you, and I love my other family, my other two sisters and my brother and my friends. I genuinely love you, and I love having you in my life, and I'm so blessed and grateful that I get to have such a beautiful connection with people. So thank you for being in my life. Please hug those around you and let them know that you love them as often as you can, because you don't know when that second's going to be the last second with them. I don't mean this to sound morbid, I mean this to sound genuine and to be grateful. And I'm genuinely, truly grateful for my life right now. And thank you, Tama, for letting me stop and reflect on that. Bye.